We are on the dangler. I've got my dangly dingly dangle. Ding ding dang ding 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 dang 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 ding ding ding. I've got my nice new shiny microphone. Yes, it's all, you know, nice and posh, and it's not tangled, because the other one just goes like a fucking coil. It's crap. But this one's nice, and it's got a nice feel to the cable. Got a bit nice robustness to it. There, well, there's a word. Robust. Right. So we are going to get this lot sorted out. I'm going to have to buy me a new one of these things, this monopod, because it's a bit foobarred, that is. I think it's starting to it's just rotting away. It's just going manky. Yeah, look, see where it's all cracked off. It's not good. Well, it's lasted a bit, I suppose, you know what I mean? Whatever. Let's see if we can get you reasonable, what we normally do, and then fuck it up afterwards. I don't know why I do it, but it happens. Right, I'm going to fetch this off. This is not mine, by the way. This is Matt's. This is. So I'm just going to put it in his little drawer down here at the road for the time being, so we can sort it out later. Let's just hope it fits. Nice. Because you've got enough on the screen, haven't you, really? We need to get rid of this crap. So this is what I like to do, making sure that all the rubbish is out the way, so that you guys don't get the glare on the screen, because there's nothing worse than glare on the screen, is there? No, I've left you down there. No, what are you doing down there? Nothing. Oh. We better put the other one on, haven't we? While we're at it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Camera, audio. Okay. There we go. See? It's working now. Hiya. Right, let's go and put your lot on. Ooh, I'm getting a bit warm. It's cold, but inside this cab, it's fucking roasting. Right. I think we've established everything I think that we need to do. Let me just shove that down there for a moment. Put you there. Let's fuck you off. All this area here, right, roughly to about there, you don't see, because that's where my ugly mug sits. With my super double chin, which is starting to get more apparent now that I'm having these HD videos in the morning. I think I might revert back to the cheap shit so you don't see all my fucking flaws. Because I look fucking stupid. Oh well. Alright, that one goes on this side. Have a look over there somewhere. We'll have funny about it. And hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves off on the way. So I was, DCS is what I thought it was. Oh well, never mind. Who am I to worry about that? Right, let's get you somewhere. That'll do. Nice. With a tweak. Get some tightness on that a bit. Swing you around a bit, because you are looking a little bit too far round. 4 minutes have gone by already. It's a good job I charged these darn things up, isn't it, really? I think that'll do. What's this one looking like? Sun blinding me. I think that one realistically ain't that bad. It does feel like it's on the piss though. I feel like it's locking up in the air. It probably ain't, it's probably the camera of the road that's probably doing it. Right then, I suppose we better go, haven't we? It ain't going to be a far, it ain't a long one, it's only a short one. Ugh, fucking dust around here. Right in the fucking peepers! Oh, fucking hell. Look at them fucking things going off on one. Must be mating season. I must be going, get over here, yo. Let's make some eggs. Fried or poached? Right. It's only going to be a short one, this. So it's about half an hour away. So I might even treat you to a nice, long, boring drive up the 40 later on the way back. Why not? Might as well. This is how exciting it'll get. It'll be like left, right, over. Then we're on the fucking motorway. That's it then, done. All the fun's gone. All the fun is gone. Chucking a left here. Nice. I'm not been down here. I thought I had, but I haven't. At least I don't remember it, you know. Normally it's like, oh, I know that, yeah, but now I don't know. I don't feel like I've been there before. Might have done. There is a slim possibility. Somewhere in the back of my mind, but you see, when I first pulled up there, there's a monument inside their grounds, which is just the other side of the security guardy placey barrier thing, and it's got like an airplane on top of it, and then it just rings a bell, and I don't know why. That's like I say, the only thing I think of is that I've actually been there before, you know what I mean? So yeah, oh well, there you go. Looks like we're going to be chucking another left in a sec. Apparently it's 22 miles I'm going, that's all. 22 miles further away from home, yes. It's only me tablet, that don't ring, so we're alright with that. My phone's been airplane moded. I normally do my tablet as well, but never mind. Not to worry. I heard you shouting. Are you going to wash them fucking windows so we can see properly? I was going to actually give the window screen a good old wipe, but I just didn't get around to it. I didn't have a chance to. So I got there at, say, around about 10 o'clock-ish. But, okay. You see, normally, if you can't get round the corner because the vehicle's in the way, you tend to just, you know, crab the line a little bit to allow for that fucking dangly bit at the back of you. Not just climb out the curbs willy-nilly. Fuck's sake. I'm going up there. It's all fun and games, isn't it? Looks like Bambury's got a few lovelies about, haven't they? Eh? Sunshine always brings the pretties out. It doesn't matter whether it's cold, if the sun shines out, like, they'll still come out. Wrapped up or not, they'll still come out. We are going straight over this one. Round we go, where nobody knows where we go. I don't know, I ain't got a clue. I'm just following me sat nav at the minute because I have no idea where I'm going. I would imagine it would take me back to the motorway. It's got to do. Right? It's got to take me back to the motorway. That would make sense, wouldn't it, really? Considering that Bicester's junction 9. So we'll get on the motorway. That'll be the boring bit. Right? So you can fast forward if you fancy. I don't mind that. It's not a bother. Right? Fast forward that bit. And then it'll be junction 9 getting off, then it'll be a little bit of something interesting, you know what I mean? Oh. Oh, my throat feels a little bit, well, a bit better from this morning. I could hardly speak this morning, good grief. Felt really strange. Really, really strange. It's not good. Not good at all, you know what I mean. Okie dokie, we're off. Oh, we want to be turning right. Now then, can we turn right in this lane or have I got to move out the next lane? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's move over. See, sometimes they will let you do that, you see. They'll have like little symbols and marks and all this information on the actual road itself saying, well, if you stay in that lane, it will actually send you there. Then sometimes they'll play tricks on you and go, nah, you're not allowed in that one. But then halfway he goes, haha, fooled ya, yes you can. Bastard, fucking. You know what I mean? Does that all the time. But as it turns out, it's not too bad. It always amazes me when I see this lark here, like, you know, you see all the tyre tracks that are down here like that. It makes you wonder how long the vehicle was that was actually travelling down there that had to fucking drive over that kind of shallow fucking thing. I'm like, what? Really? I mean, like, really? I understand, right, that there's definitely going to be a point, right, that you'll get to where you have unequivocally no choice whatsoever to climb curbs. But if it's unnecessary, you don't need to climb curbs, then what the fuck are you climbing curbs for? It's true, isn't it? Think about it. If you're climbing that kind of curb, realistically, you need to fucking find yourself a better career. At least a different fucker anyway. Get off our roads. But anyway, like I was saying, there are times where there's just absolutely, and I know this, where you have to, right? I've proved it. It's like when I used to do the deliveries with the insulation stuff, and we were up in a housing estate. Whereas you got this little pokey road that I'm trying to reverse into, but instead of trying to reverse into the little pokey road, you use the whole area. That's the curb, you know, from the edge of the path, which is not the curbside edge. I'm on at the fucking fence edge, right? You use that all the way, so then that road then becomes a lot wider, and you need it to manoeuvre yourself around. You have to be obviously much more cautious of pedestrians, but that's the nature of the job. You have no choice. I think that one's definitely one of my favourite, that is, that video. What was it called now? I think it was called Get It In There, Son, I think it was called. Yeah, one of my old ones when I was a bit thinner. because I was losing my weight well. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. Doing those little stunts like that. It's cool. So we've got 14 miles till we get to junction 9. So what I would suggest you do, you either fast forward, right? Like I said, fast forward now if you want, or you can just look at the scenery. You know what I mean? Just take it in. Not really much about. It's open fields. It's quite pleasant though with the sun out. I always think that with the sun's out, it does make it look a lot more interesting. See, if it was arcing it down of rain, nothing but cloud, nah. It just looks miserable and depressing, though. It is as if the rain is washing all the colour away out of life, you know what I mean? Just, ugh. But then there's other people out there who think, oh, rain, love it. Well, I suppose if you don't see rain very often, then you are going to enjoy it, aren't you? Because it's like a relief, isn't it? It's like a break from the norm. Spend a couple of months in the UK, you'll soon get fucked off with rain, trust me. You really will. You go, fuck me! Is it going to stop yet? Jesus! When we see the sunshine, that's a fucking, a bit of a relief for us lot. Welcomed relief when there's no rain. Which don't happen very often. As a matter of fact, it seems to be like it rains about 265 days a year. And I think that's getting close to 300. It's doing my head in. I wish this thing would stay in a straight line for shit's sake. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Mr. Strange, why you do this so much to me? Oh dear. Look, it's me you're watching at the end of the day. I don't talk anything other than just crap. I ought to have a disclaimer at the start of my videos. This video contains nothing but verbal diarrhea. Watch at your own discretion. What do you reckon? Parent advisory? Yeah? Would that be so slap that on the front of the screen as well? Because there'll be a lot of fuck this, fuck that, and fuck it all. If it moves, nail it down. Look at that, eh? Absolutely unbelievable. Should we start the conspiracy, shall we? Look, the fucking chemtrails are out, look! Oh my god! They're poisoning us, the air, the atmosphere, they're destroying it. Or you could get any other one was saying, fuck! They're trying to terraform the land for aliens to populate it so they can live and breed and survive. Chemtrails are trying to fucking manipulate our genetic makeup. What? Chemtrails. Chemtrails, yeah, alright then. You go and sit in the fucking flat earthers column over there somewhere, in that little party over there where the idiots are. Me and the alien fans will be over here talking sense. Oh, good grief. Apparently I was watching the YouTube channel this morning, faffing through it like, you know, and I've seen the thumbnail of HD images of the Black Knight satellite alien fucking thing, whatever they call it. And I'm looking at it and it looks fuck all like the original pictures, like, and I'm like, another Photoshop jobby. Why do they do that? I mean, I don't get it. It's like there was one the other day, it's still circulating now, what was it, the greatest UFO footage of alien spacecraft disappearing through porthole. Oh, fuck me. There's got to be somewhere in there, right, that's like the very fine print. I mean, we're talking nanometer size print that says, this is only a joke, we're taking the piss really. It's CGI. Because I can fucking see that it is. Unbelievable. I think that one of these days we are going to get surprised. But until then, other than that though, you can stand assured that the world that we live in at the moment is fucking cuckoo. Cuckoo to the point where some guy, who was a British lad, who was being prosecuted for making a joke. When I heard that, I'm like, is this real? And apparently now he's been prosecuted. I can't remember his name. He's some guy who does humour videos on YouTube, but I mean, even Ricky Gervais has stepped in on that and going, well, if you can't make a joke, like, fucking censor you. I mean, what the fuck? I am literally, my jaw has dropped when I heard that. I mean, I'm watching the YouTube video thinking, so where's the radicalness of this? Where's the fascistness of this? It's a piss take. He even starts it off, it's a piss take of his dog. You've probably seen it somewhere knocking about, but fuck me. That judge who's obviously, I mean, he must have gone to some sort of factory somewhere and had his fucking sense of humour unplugged. You know what I mean? That bloke would not know humour if he walked up and slapped him in the chops. Fucking hell, man. Unbelievable. And the best of it was funny, the video. It was hilarious. I mean, it was a bit, a bit close like, but it was funny at the same time. I mean, I don't give a fuck. But that makes you wonder, doesn't it? How far is it going to go before they start saying, well, if you make a joke, but it seems like it might be radical this or fascist that or right wing, what the fuck are you going to do? There'd be no jobs at all for funny people. None at all. They wouldn't be able to do it. There'll be no satire, nothing at all. Gone. End of. The world will be the dullest, fucked up place ever. And it feels like it's getting there already. It really does. Absolutely nuts. What do you think? Now don't forget, right? Stick a comment down below. Doesn't matter what it is, I like reading them. When I now see comments, I think, well, where's the love, people? It hasn't got to be anything fucking scriptive. Just send something like, say, oh, it was cool. Yeah, I agree with that. Anything will do, you know what I mean? But you ain't got to go for a fucking full essay. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Fuck. Now I'm going to get a fucking 5-page fucking essay now of all the shit that I'm talking about. Oh, cool. Come on, bring it on. Fuck it, I don't care. But, it's starting to, joking apart, I mean, it's starting to feel like you're not really going to be allowed to think anything anymore that's could be, misconstrued as being fucking anything. Oh, man. Ridiculous. Absolutely. What is wrong with being able to open your gob, spurt words out, and that's the end of it? Right? As long as it doesn't incite something, which that didn't. I understand that side. If you're egging somebody on to punch the living shit out of somebody, I can understand that. Now you're not allowed to do that because that really is inciting violence and what have you. You can't do it now. That, brilliant. I understand that. That concept does not get lost in my translation. Okay? Easy. But to think that you can't take the piss, regardless to what it is it's been, the subject is, I mean, what the fuck is the world coming to? Good grief. Well, I do hope that there's some lawyer out there that's got a fucking head on their shoulders and then can wrap the judge's knuckles, I suppose, with whatever you can find to say, well, you are talking at your arsehole, I'm afraid, so let's get this dropped. Because that's just ridiculous, that is. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh well, never mind. Not to worry. Just think, in 100 years' time, who will care? Because we'll be all dead, won't we? So. But for those of you who are actually sitting there now watching me 100 years from now, hi. How you doing? You alright? What's it like? Have we still got fucking idiots like that who don't have a sense of humour? Holy crap. It's fucking scary, that is, dude. You got to think about it, really, haven't you? Because if you imagine a world where that becomes a reality, as in, this is one instance which at the moment it still can be overturned, quashed or whatever. It can be. But if it goes through and that's it, well then it's a precedent then, isn't it? That anybody out there who wants to prosecute anybody for doing any kind of joke, what have you. I mean, there's the religious jokes and shit like that. You could have all sorts of religions jumping on going, well, he took the piss out of me. That's wrong, that is. Even though it's a joke. You know what I mean? It's just absolutely insane. We can't go down that route. We just can't. It's bonkers. Oh dear. We cannot go down that route. If we do, civilization as we know it is lost. Lost. End of. And if you want to crop all this out and just have this little chat fucking as an highlight, you go ahead and do it. I don't care. Fucking send it on. As long as you put a link for the whole video and I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Oh dear. It does make you wonder though, doesn't it, really? I just feel sorry for the next generations coming along. Oop. Tried to the heating down here. I am warm. Fucking sun is... Whoa! The sun is turning into a fucking microwave! I'll need some air! I feel like a dog on a fucking hot summer's day. Good grief. Wank, innit? I wouldn't condone that by any chance, but yeah, that's just, no, that's wrong. And I definitely would say if it's a hot day and you see a pooch or anything inside a car that's alive, right, and it's like fucking 20 odd, 30 odd degrees outside, then yes, by all means, stick a brick through the window and fetch that thing out. Yeah. Definitely. I can see a UFO. I say a UFO, unidentified flying object, because it just looks like a blur in the sky at the minute, so I have no idea what it is. It could be a plane, but you never know. It could be an alien. I'm optimistic as usual. Now it's a plane. Fuck. I've never seen any of it. I mean, I don't really go out looking for it, to be fair, but I've never seen shit, nothing. I mean, when I'm driving about, yes, I'm in the same location most of the time. This is an unusual bit of trip for me, but I've never seen anything. These bright flashes, these loud boom, nothing, not a dicky bird. My hair look good. Is it all right for camera? Ah, fuck it, who cares? Oh, that looks like a... Is it? No? Yeah? Is it? It's going slow. Is it one of those like... No, can't be. Like an old-fashioned plane, like a biplane, twin plane, Cessna, something. I don't fucking know. It looks weird. That might be a... Well, no, snip. Oh! There's a parachutist just jumped out. There's another one. Fucking, this is cool. And another one. Oh, there's loads of parachutists jumping out. Oh, it must be the army training. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I see. Well, how about that, eh? Now that is well worth... Oh, you little twat! You're blocking me shot, you fuck rat! Oh, man! What can you fucking say about that? Well, we've got a mile to go anyway, so... Fucking hell, eh? Fancy blocking me fucking shot. I have all that now and I've got that bloody great big thing stuck in the middle of it all. What an absolute... Oh, I am so fed up now. I've got the last bit of it though, I suppose. They must be doing some parachute training, getting the jumps in. So I imagine that would have been one of those Hercules that was flying over, because he did look a bit fat and chubby. And they've just let a bunch of people jump out, so I can imagine it's going to be... Well, I only imagine, I'll say imagine, because it might not be. It might be just whatever. It might be people doing a bit of a stunt. I don't know. Hey, it could be something like off a film. They might be filming something. And who dares wins type of thing. Good grief, that's getting a bit older, isn't it? Fuck me. The plane's coming back around. Where's he going to pick him up? You can't do a reverse parachute jump. Wouldn't that be weird? Well, it's coming back anyway, whatever it is. So we'll if it comes back before we actually go anywhere where we can't see it, we'll be able to see what type of plane it is. But it does look a bit chubby-ish, so it could well be one of those thingamajig planes. But if it's not, it might be a private one. We'll soon see. Did you have to shove yourself there? Why there? That's for me, that is. You fucking clotted bag of snot. I don't get this, I don't. No, I can't see. It's not close enough. It does look, but I mean, it could well be just one of those type of. I don't know. Is it? Could it be? Private sort of parachute jumping school, maybe? I don't fucking know. I wouldn't have thought so, though. It does look a weird thing. It's got one of those like double rear end tails thingamajiggy. What? Well, I don't fucking know. I'm not a parachutist, but it's exciting though. Apart from that dick there blocking my view. Right, looks like we're chucking a left here. I have been to this place before, maybe once. I don't know what the plan is. I'll have to. I have no idea. I have no idea. Well, I can't see any people. Oh, hang on. There's a couple of vans over the back there. Well, vehicles, I say vans. They look like vans from where I'm in. So maybe they've picked them up and then they're off and they're going to be doing it again, I suppose. That was cool, wasn't it? I mean, the cameras aren't really going to pick it up very well. They'll just be dots in the sky because they are what they call fixed focus, these are. There's a certain length they'll focus to, then it just blurs out. Do you know what I heard? I was watching this channel on YouTube again. I like YouTube. I know I always go on about YouTube, but anyway, I was watching this channel, right, and it was talking about the GoPro company and that it's crashing, and I'm like, it's crashing? Really? It's crashing? What the fuck? And apparently, the founder is now talking about selling the company up because he's broke it, apparently. The financial side of things is that is, but I thought that's a bit weird, isn't it? Really, when you think about it. How can you do that? And why that came about when I was looking at new cameras, and when he had the advert and there was GoPro advert in this channel, I was watching these analytics of all the fucking finances and the way the growth of it is, and how it was like there at one point, then all of a sudden, boom, it just the air went out the balloon sort of thing. But I was looking at the catalogue of the GoPros, and I don't know whether it's me or not, but how long has the Hero 5 been out? Because they've got a Hero 6 now. I mean, surely that Hero 5 has been out for 5 minutes, and now they've got a 6. I'm like, what the fuck? They've even got this new kind of camera now, which has got 2 lenses on it, and one faces forward, one faces backwards. And with the software, you can have this seamless 360-degree image, and it, whatever you pick and choose. But I like these ones. I mean, the 6 itself, some of the specs on it was that you can zoom in and zoom out from whatever you're using, like widescreen. So if you're on, you can zoom into something, or you can zoom out by pinching on the screen on the back of the LCD screen, which is cool. That's a good feature, I suppose. But the bit that turns me off with the GoPros of now, the 5s and the 6s, is the cost. The cost is now moved into from an affordable, decent digital camera for anybody to have, which was around about the £250 to £300 mark, has now shifted to the £500 mark, and that to me is just I mean, for the Hero 6, I would have to fork out £2,000 to replace mine. Where the fuck am I going to get? It might as well be 2 million. 2 fucking million. I'm still paying back my mother. That's going to be a while. I've got to move over. Move it over. And I think I've got to go at this junction. I fucking hope so. That's what my sat nav's saying. But they just say there's an island here. But that doesn't look like an island. That looks more like a junction. We will soon find out. Is there an island up there? I'm not going to turn down there, have I? No, it's the next one. It's further on. Phew. Oh look, Bicester. As the Americans would try and say, Bicester? No, it's Bicester. Just think of gravy. Ah, Bicester. What? Sort of, right, innit? Well, I'm not yet. Oh, I know I'm going this way, like, because obviously my sat nav says go that way. But it looks like they've been doing a bit of work since the last time I was here. That's how long ago it was when I was down here. I've done a trailer change parked outside the place I'm going to now. And I'm like, I'll wait there for an hour or so. Fortunately though, there was somewhere I could dump myself out the way. That's the main thing, it's out the way. And not illegally. Nice and steady, round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. In 3 miles, there is a 15-foot bridge. The fucking don't want to be. In 3 miles before 3 miles, I want to be fucked off somewhere else. Are you listening? You are set at 15.4 to make sure I don't clobber fuck all. I also keep my peepers open just in case. Just in you have just in case. You can't just fucking rely. No. Especially the old snooper one, which is fucking ridiculous. It's a great sat nav, does the job, but the thing is, they use a different company for all the mapping and what have you. And I think it's Navtech. I think it's on. I don't fucking know what it is. It's something. I don't fucking know. Whatever. It's a different company. And I found them up and I said, "Is there any chance you could, correct some of the bridge heights that you've got on your? Because it's wrong." What do you mean? Well, I says, "Well, there's an A5 road here. It's got a bridge on it. You've got it down as 13.3. It's never been 13.3. Even when it was an arch bridge, it was 15.9. And then they changed it so that vehicles of the HGV nature can actually then go, through it at the same time without having to keep waiting and taking it in turns, because that's what they used to do. They used to stop and take it in turns. Sort of. Says, well, apparently now it's down to the councils that do all that because they don't want vehicles of that nature going through. It says, well, that's bloody ridiculous. It's the main road. It ain't like it's in the backwater somewhere where they don't really want. This is the main vein of the fucking country, the A5. It's the oldest road that exists. Now, if it was in Hinckley, I could understand because they're idiots around there. No offence, by the way. I'm joking. Oh, good grief. Now, it's on the A5 through Hinckley. There's a bridge down there, right? That's I think it was 15 foot originally. I think they've changed it to 15.3. I have no idea why. Right? On the A5, which literally about a mile on the other side of it from this side, is the M69. Right? Could somebody please explain to me why they wouldn't make that bridge 16 foot plus so that vehicles haven't got to go through the fucking village? I mean, how stupid is that? I had to do a detour around it, and it was an 8 mile detour just to get round that bit. It's fucking stupid. Then again, I suppose that's just the way it is, isn't it? There's another bridge like that as well that can be altered if they took the fucking heads out their arses. I'm not 100% sure what junction it is off the M60, but I think it's junction 25 as the what I'll call it, the north-east side of the motorway, heading towards the likes of Walton, is it that way, that neck of the woods uphill there, you know, and Middleton. Well, I say that could do with changing that bridge, because literally the other side of it, right, is the industrial estate, and it's a 14'9", I think. So instead of going off at that junction, literally off the junction, turn right, you're in the fucking place. You've got to go off at the next junction, along the 67, up through this little town, and fuck about with that, and through and down and in. And it's like, well, fuck me. Why? But we do get, you know, idiotic things like that, though, unfortunately. This is just the nature of the job, you know what I mean? So, it's like, well, it's not made of money. Well, I didn't say it was made of money, like, you know what I mean? But realistically, instead of sending HGVs down through a little town, round this ridiculous fucking zigzaggy hill, and then down into it, where there's a fucking bridge there, and literally the other side of the bridge is the fucking motorway. But now you've got to do a fucking 8-mile detour all the way around that one. Now, I've got to go in there, or I've got to go down there. I'm trying to think. That's the DHL. I've got to go in here. Got to go in here, not going down there. We're here, dude. We're here. Ladles and jelly spoons, we are here. So I will bid you adieu. Farewell and all that. A toodle pip and tatty bye and all the rest of it. I imagine I'm going down there. Nice and steady. I won't fit through that fucking thing anyway, that's for sure. I have been in here. I remember now. I had to do a trailer change in here as well. Inside. Oh, fucking hell. Right, I'm going. I will leave this lot on though, but I'm going to say a tatty bye for now. But, you know, I will be back shortly, sort of thing. I think. Unless an alien grabs hold of me as I climb out the cab. You never know. Ooh, hang on. Right. Where's my bit of paper gone? Oh, yeah. That's what I want. Oh, fuck. Fucking hell. That one. Window. Please use the intercom. Where is it? Ah. There you go. Seems a little bit off. Right then. Let's go and grab the cameras. See you in a bit.